guys, so today I'm so excited to share with you a tutorial, swatches, and review on these brand new, kind of like my first impressions on these new Katvon D Shade and Light Eye Quads. These are eyeshadow palettes and there are 4 to choose from. I do have 2 out of the 4. They retail for $26 each, and it's kind of like a off spin from the Shade and Light Eye Contour palette. This is the larger one, and I do have this one here to compare. So if you stay tuned, towards the end of the video I did a quick, well, not super quick, but an eye look using the Plum eyeshadow palette. In terms of saving money, if you don't already own the Shade and Light palette, I suggest getting the Shade and Light palette. If you're not gonna go for like the sage or the plums, maybe you're not really into these types of colors and you just like neutrals, I highly recommend this guy right here, because for $46 you're getting like 3 different quads. Now if you would buy all 4 of these guys right here, that would cost you a big chunk of money. So it would be more expensive to buy like 2 or 3 of these guys here versus just this palette alone. The formula is super soft on these shadows, just like the Shade and Light larger eyeshadow palette. Same formula, same great quality that Katvon D always has. Just to give you a side-by-side comparison here, so you see how it's kind of similar layout. You've got the 3 larger shadows at the top here and then the 3 smaller shades at the bottom. So there's just a side-by-side comparison. The base color has 2.63 grams, and then these smaller 3 shadows here, these have 1.15 grams of product. So you're getting a lot of product for the price. I seen that these were going to be like little shaped coffin eyeshadows, eyeshadow palettes. I just died. So here's the packaging on these guys here. Really, really pretty. I love the raised font on the side here. It just says Shade and Light, and then it just has Katvon D right here in gold. You can hear that. It is a plastic versus the Shade and Light larger palette, which is a cardboard material. I actually like both really well, equally. I was really worried that this would feel kind of cheap and kind of like, I don't know, but it doesn't. It's got a nice weight to it, a nice feel. I feel like the design is beautiful, and come on, it's a shaped coffin. Who doesn't love that? And also there's a little pamphlet, and it kind of gives you an idea of different looks to do. So it does come with a little diagram showing different looks, and Katvon D right there looking gorgeous. So I like that it does come with a little booklet thing here. I blabbed enough about the quality and the price and everything. Let's get into the swatches, and then we're gonna get into the tutorial. So when you open it up, you do get a really cute little mirror, and I don't know how well you're gonna see it without me blinding you guys, but the mirror is just so cute. So if you do need to use it, it is usable. Alright, so here's an up-close look at the Plum palette. Now there are no individual names, so I'm just going to go through and swatch all 4 of these. So this one right here, this is a very light lilac purple, and that was a little bit deceiving because in person it almost looks like kind of an off-white, and I tried to highlight my brow bone with it, but it was actually too dark for me, so I actually had to go in with a different color and kind of correct that mistake. So I would say if you have very fair skin, if you're pale like me, you're gonna have to incorporate a lighter highlight shade. That's what I had to do, at least. So all of these colors are completely matte. I really love this color right here. It's a deep plummy purple, burgundy type color. This is really beautiful to smoke out the outer corner. That's what I used it for today. And that really pretty base color, it's like a mauve-y rose. This big guy right here, really pretty as a transition color. I ended up putting it all over my lid, not realizing how crazy pigmented this is. So that is the Plum palette. Alright, and then the other palette here is the Sage. I had to get this, you guys, as soon as I saw pictures of this on Instagram. Oh boy. So as you can tell, the packaging is exactly the same on the outside. What I love what they did on the back is that they are color coded. That way you kind of know which is which if you do have all 4 of them. That way you can kind of tell them apart. Alright, so here is the Sage palette. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? Again, these all look completely matte so far as I can tell. Alright guys, so here's the swatches of the Sage palette. This highlighter shade, just like the other one, is a little bit on the sheer. I mean, it's pigmented, but swatched out it looks really sheer, but I promise you it's really pigmented when you actually use it on the eyes. So you have your base color, your definer color, your contour shade, and your highlight shade. So there's a look at the Sage palette. Again, just so, oh god, her formula is amazing. It's just so soft and pigmented. Alright guys, so let's go and get into the tutorial for this eye look. If you want to see how I did it using the Plum palette, then definitely keep watching. Let's get into the tutorial. Alright guys, so I already primed my eye with this eyeshadow base from BH Cosmetics. Now I'm taking the base shade from this palette, and it ended up being a little too dark, but I made it work, so I'm just patting this all over the lid. And then I also took this into the crease and just really blended this shade out very well. It was a lot darker than I anticipated, but we rolled with it, right? Alright, and then next I'm going to apply that same color to the lower lash line, just so everything is cohesive and everything matches up. And next I'm taking the contour shade and I'm just placing that right in the crease, and yeah, just blending that really well. And then I'm taking a clean fluffy brush and just blending that out even more. You really want to blend. And then again, incorporating that same color on the lower lash line. I'm going for a very, very smoked out look. And then I was trying to highlight with this shade in the palette, and it was a little too purple. Like, it's a very pale lavender, but on my skin tone for some reason it was like really intense. So then I reached for the other palette, which was the Sage, and I used the highlight shade, which seemed to work a lot better for me. And I also highlighted the inner corner as well, just to brighten everything up. And now we're going to darken things up even more, and I love this color. This is a definer shade, and I'm going to darken up the outer corner and the lower lash line, and then going in with a small little blending brush. This one is from e.l.f. and just really focusing on that outer corner and blending very, very well. And then I'm taking that same color and I'm putting this on the lid. This is the lavender shade because I wasn't happy with that base color we first laid down, and this was so pigmented, you guys, it actually covered that up. So I really love how that ended up looking. And then we're going through and blending out everything one last time with a clean brush. And for the waterline, I'm taking this metallic purple liner. This is one of my favorite eyeliners ever from e.l.f. And I'm just lining my waterline and smudging this into the lower waterline. And then I'm taking this little detailer brush from Real Techniques, and I'm taking those same dark purple shades and just smudging out that liner, and then just blending the darker definer color and really blowing and smoking out the lower lash line. Moving on to liner and mascara, I decided to use both Katvon D products. I actually really love her tattoo liner and Trooper, and I really love her mascara as well. It's actually really good. So I'm just doing my usual winged eyeliner look, and then going in with the Immortal Lash Mascara. I actually need to throw this away. It's kind of old, but it's an amazing mascara. And then I'm putting a little on the lower lash line, and then we're gonna pop on some falsies because you guys know my lashes are like non-existent, so I need lashes in my life, girl. And for the lips today, yes, more Katvon D, you guys. My first time trying out her liquid lipsticks, and I'm in love. This is the color Ayesha, and I think it just really complemented that beautiful purple look. And that's it, you guys. That completes this tutorial. Alright guys, that was it. That was my tutorial and review and swatches on these gorgeous little palettes from Katvon D. Hot new product, really excited. I'm so happy that I got my hands on a couple of these to try out. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch today. If you're new to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. It's completely free, and I post new videos every Tuesday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday. Don't forget to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. All my links are in the description bar down below, as well as everything else that is on my face today. I will list all those products down below as well. Leave a comment down below and tell me what you guys want to see next. I have a whole bunch of products, you guys, that I've been hauling. I have a big haul coming. It might already be up, but leave your suggestions down below. I love doing reviews on like eyeshadow palettes. I love doing tutorials. I will see you all in the next video. Remember, smarter beauty is better beauty. Bye guys.